Greetings, my fellow gamers! Thank you all so much for tuning in. You're watching Get Rexx't, and welcome to this here second topic of the month, Multiboxers. The following video is rated S for salty and S plus for sarcastic by the Get Rexx't rating system. Multiboxers. Something unheard of multiple years ago has slowly but steadily spread out and become more known to the World of Warcraft community, yet there is still some mystery shrouding the Multiboxers. So in this topic of the month, I will be answering 10 questions about Multiboxers in a list style type of video, because why the f not? So without wasting any more time, my fellow gamers, here are 10 questions answered about Multiboxers. Question 1. What defines a Multiboxer? A Multiboxer is defined by the fact that there's one person controlling multiple characters at once. While most of the World of Warcraft community usually relates a Multiboxer to having 20 characters plus at once, anyone controlling 2 characters or more at the same time is considered a Multiboxer. Question 2. Is multiboxing illegal? No, believe it or not, but multiboxing is actually not illegal and is both greenlighted and accepted by Blizzard Entertainment as long as the multiboxer doesn't break any other rules to the game, which applies to anyone playing World of Warcraft. Also, being a multiboxer doesn't necessarily mean that there's any third-party programs or illegal software or hardware in play, so the next time a multiboxer comes around and camps your sorry ass for no good reason, don't go full retard and tell him that you'll report him and get him banned, because what he's doing is 100% legitimate. Question 3. What does a multiboxer use to multibox? Mostly all multiboxers use a form for hardware/software to help them with their multiboxing. Some examples of this are ISBoxer and Pwnboxer. Multiboxers with a greater number of characters usually also has more than one computer running at the time, because running 20 characters plus at one computer would be a bit too much for said PC. Question 4. Is multiboxing expensive? Now this really depends on how many characters you have in play at once. Someone can say yes and others can say no about multiboxing being expensive. For those controlling 2 to 5 characters at most, multiboxing wouldn't be all that expensive. But for people going all the way up to controlling 20 characters plus, it of course depends a bit on how much money they have to use on it, but an average World of Warcraft player would most likely say that yes, that would be a bit too expensive. Question 5. How do you spot a multiboxer? Easy. If you happen to find yourself at a server or a cross server where a multiboxer has his home, you can go look around inside or outside the most common capital cities. The big ones usually such as Stormwind, Orgrimmar, or Dalaran for instance. If you happen to spot a whole Kanga line of players on the same mount in a symmetrical/almost symmetrical line, you've most likely found your multiboxers. Keep in mind that Mammoth Parades is not included in this calculation. Question 6. What does a multiboxer do? Now to answer this question, we'll do a bit of an Inception thing and have a list within the list. And here are a list of 3 top things that multiboxers has been spotted doing. First out is that multiboxers can mostly be seen sitting around inside or outside capital cities on their hard to obtain achievement or paid for mounts doing absolutely nothing. Second out, they have been spotted intercepting their opposing faction trying to kill off their capital leaders. And thirdly, they've been spotted around world bosses during events such as the Green Grench during the holiday events, camping and killing people for no good reason. Question 7. Does multiboxers receive any kind of special treatment by Blizzard Entertainment? No, they don't. Just like you and me, a multiboxer is an average gamer, the only difference is that the multiboxers usually has a bit more money to spend. Question 8. Are multiboxers douchebags? Now this depends a bit back and forth depending on what multiboxers you've had your encounter with. You really can't put all multiboxers under the same bush. I personally, and the multiboxers I've had my encounter with, has been genuinely nice people, but I do expect there to be multiboxers out there that yes indeed are genuine assholes. So the answer to this question depends entirely on what multiboxer you have had your encounter with. Question 9. Is being a multiboxer like being that dude who bought a giant ass Hummer V2 because he has a small penis? Well, both yes and no. While most multiboxers play the way they do because they prefer the multibox playstyle, there of course do exist multiboxers who multiboxes simply to show off. Now these multiboxers can be referred to the guy who bought the giant ass Hummer, but those who simply plays multibox style because they prefer it can't be related to this person. And lastly, question 10. Where did multiboxing and its reasons start? Now I'm going to make a long story short. Once upon a time, there was a World of Warcraft player who was thrillingly good at solo content like leveling and questing, but he sucked at doing dungeons, PvP and raiding because he lacked a bit of brain and a teamwork gene. Now having spent most years in the shadows, this person decided that enough was enough. He decided to make an army of his own. Correction, he made an army of himself. By stacking enough people that would all do the same thing at the same time, Multiboxing was born and became the ultimate solution for semi-rich, power-hungry people who lacked the teamwork gene and a bit of brain because they could now one-shot whatever they wanted, pretty much whenever they wanted. And large amounts of numbers sadly outweighs brains in the long run. And that, my fellow gamers, was 10 questions answered about Multiboxers. I hope you guys enjoyed and will be sticking around for more of my videos. The next topic of the month is going to be about legendaries, so make sure to not miss out on that. Now, with that said and done, thank you all so much for watching, my fellow gamers, and until the next time, have a good one.